Hey, Cedar Valley. On Sunday, we chatted about John chapter 10. Pastor Rob brought us through Jesus being anointed by Mary with a bottle of incredibly expensive perfume. And we talked a lot about the value and what we give to Jesus, what we take out of our life. And a huge thing for this week is for us to try to apply that. So in the story, we see Mary sacrificing, well, anointing Jesus with an entire bottle of perfume that is said it would have cost about a year's salary worth of wages. So it's a good chunk of change, right? And any average thing, $50,000 now in our money, and we need to apply that to make that something that's realistic to our life. So this week I was really just trying to dwell on, what are things that are valuable to me. And I think an easy way for us to just kind of do that is if your house was burning down, what would you grab? What would you run out with you if there's an emergency? And here's a fun story. I love throwing the story out because it was a huge realization for me of what I valued a lot and what ended up being really important, and material possessions and the effects that it can have. So when I was in college, Leslie and I were engaged, and I found I had two things at that time in my life that were very valuable to me. I would have taken them and clutched onto them and run during anything. There was my acoustic guitar, nice, gorgeous Martin guitar, and a MacBook Pro, because I did everything on that. Any video, photography, creating whatever, web design. And so we were doing some wedding planning, and in a bit of a slip up, Leslie kicked a coffee table, juice glass goes flying across, lands on my laptop, kills it instantly, and then into my guitar and stains it, and beautiful Martin now juice stained. And I had to take some moments because this was a thing, right? But then here's the beautiful metaphor of how that was able to teach me a lot is, my marriage and relationship with Leslie was a lot more important than those two very important possessions to me at the time, and they were replaceable, which is great. But my time with Leslie and any single time like that is not replaceable. And so similarly with our relationship with Jesus, what is so important that's just worldly in our lives that we could give up and give over to Jesus? Thanks for listening, and reflect on that.